Hey guys, welcome back. It's Epic's What If, and today we're back with another episode of What If Naruto was adopted by the legendary Sannin. Now, in the previous episode, we basically left off at the end of the bell test with Kakashi losing to Naruto and Sasuke. Sakura, I didn't mention in the previous episode, but Sakura, seeing as how she did not help, Kakashi punished her by tying her up and all that shit. And Sasuke and Naruto gave her their food so she could live. And Kakashi passed them all. Now they're moving on to some D rank missions, something minor, something here and there, that really nothing insane. And after a while they all get bored and they're like, we need some better missions. We're tired of chasing after cats. Come on, man, do something, Kakashi, Lord Sensei. Kakashi agrees. He's like, you know what? I feel you're ready for a higher rank mission. I'll ask the Hokage if he can offer us something decent. And the Hokage does offer them a mission to escort a certain builder named Tazuna to a certain village. Tazuna is met up with the gang, or Tazuna meets the gang, and the impression he gets is pretty okay. Now, Naruto is not the scrawny brat that he was in the original, so the pink hair looks like she's gonna be pretty useless. I don't know why, just a feeling came in my mind. Must be God. Currently in that world, I am God. Shut the fuck up. So we're moving on to the next part. Now they're moving on en route to the village that is unknown to me at this point because I've already forgotten its name. En route, they're attacked by the Demon Brothers. The Demon Brothers throw Shuriken towards Kakashi to get him out of the picture right away. Naruto and Sasuke immediately react by taking the Shuriken out and taking the Demon Brothers out right after that, killing them. Well, wait, no, that would be too brutal. Knocking them out with Naruto appearing behind one of them, knocking him out in the neck. Nothing personal, kid. And Sasuke kicking the other one straight in the face because Sasuke is Sasuke. Now, after that, they ask the Demon Brothers some questions. What the fuck is going on? They are informed by Tazuna that they were probably sent by Gato and his men to prevent the bridge from being built because Gato is a warlord and he's a crime boss and he wants shit done. Well, not done because crime pays. After listening to that conversation, they're like, nothing important came from that, so they move on with their lives like nothing happened. There they go on, and in a few, they encounter Mr. Zabuza himself. Now, of course, Zabuza does the whole, so I finally meet you, Kakashi of the Sharingan, Kakashi the Copper Ninja, Kakashi of the 1,000 Jutsus, Kakashi of the Hidden Leaf, Kakashi the Friend Killer, Kakashi the Sensei. Now, after that, they both go at it and have a decent fight, with Kakashi actually doing a pretty good job at keeping Zabuza at bay. Zabuza slowly but gradually realizing that he might be in trouble. Now, Kakashi realizes Zabuza's strength because the bingo book has him noted down. And he's like, fuck, this could be troublesome. So, after a while, Kakashi is eventually caught in the same water ball of death shit, and Kakashi manages to escape, actually this time, because after hanging around these little kids, Naruto and Sasuke, with Naruto especially, who's been pretty ingenious with the ways that he used the Shadow Clone Jutsu, Kakashi has picked up on a few tricks here and there. Now, Kakashi basically uses a ton of Shadow Clone Jutsu right inside of that thing, which basically allows for him to create some form of disturbance in the water, and he manages to push himself outside of the water somehow, barely escaping, and Zabuza is pretty shocked by this, but he was preoccupied at this moment fighting Naruto and Sasuke, who decided to jump in after Kakashi was caught inside the water ball of death. And both of them do a pretty bang-up job at distracting Zabuza. Naruto and Sasuke, both of them attacking Zabuza head-on. Naruto using a ton of Shadow Clones to hide Sasuke's attack, which was going to be the main attack, where Sasuke was going to launch a Fireball Jutsu. Zabuza was taking out every single Naruto's clone, one-footed, but he slowly but gradually realized this would not work for a long term, at which point Sasuke jumps up and launches a Fireball Jutsu where Zabuza has to rotate around the water, and actually while rotating around the water he uses a jutsu that allows a stream of water to jump up and extinguish the fire. But during this commotion, Zabuza wasn't paying a fuck ton of attention and Kakashi managed to escape. That's pretty much it. After this, after this, what happens? Okay, after this, Zabuza is supposedly murdered, assassinated by a random ninja, and they take her. He takes her away. He takes her away. Him away. Fuck. I'm sorry, it gets confusing when you're talking about Haku. So he takes him away, and now Kakashi, Naruto, and Sasuke are pretty suspicious of this. They're like, that's not how the ninja system works, is it? And Kakashi confirms it. He's like, no, that's not how it should work. So after that, they move on. Not paying a fuck ton of attention, but they're like, this could be troublesome. I have a feeling we're gonna see them again. So the training happens. Sakura is still pretty useless, and it hasn't set in her mind that her teammates may be a little bit too powerful for her. That she might be the weakest link in the entire group. Just saying. Now, after this, what happens? I don't know. Fuck. Naruto was training up his Sage Mode training, keeping it up with meditation and all that shit, when he actually fell asleep accidentally. Well, not really, he was just meditating on the ground. It looked like he was asleep, and somebody approached him, and he sensed somebody was around him, to which he woke up and looked directly at this person who looked like a pretty cute girl, but sadly, that is not the case. Now, the conversation goes as it did in the original, with Haku asking Naruto if he has somebody he wants to protect, and he's like, a lot of people. And Haku's like, well, you'll get powerful, don't worry about it. It's just how life works, okay? Sure. After that, Haku leaves, and Naruto, he's sensing something. He's like, I don't know, there's something about this chakra. Feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Yes, while training with Jiraiya, his current father, adoptive father, and godfather, he's picked up on how to read somebody's chakra, which is a pretty neat plot device to have in your hand when the creator demands it. So, moving on with our lives, I don't know what happens. Okay, now after a while, they encounter Zabuza once more, and Zabuza's like, this won't go like the last time. Kakashi the Sharingan, Kakashi the copy ninja, Kakashi the thousand jutsu holder, I don't know. Kakashi the sensei and Kakashi of the hidden leaf. This won't go down like last time. Somehow I doubt it. Okay, now the battle with Kakashi and Zabuza rages on as it did in the original, with Kakashi being pretty ahead of Zabuza, but Zabuza and his executioner's blade actually doing a pretty decent job. Now, after a while, Haku decides to jump into the battle as well, with Haku attacking Naruto and Sasuke. Now, the battle with Naruto, Sasuke, and Haku, that is much different than it was in the original. Wait, why does Haku not pay attention to Sakura? I don't know. He fears she might be too powerful to take on. Ooh. Moving on with our lives and not paying attention to that thing in the corner, we move on to the battle with Naruto, Sasuke, and Haku again. This battle is raging on pretty amazingly, with Sasuke having much better control than he did in the original of his Sharingan. Why? Because the plot demands it. So Naruto, Sasuke, and Haku have a pretty insane battle, with Naruto using Shadow Clone scrolls, pure physical strength, and some of his own knowledge to try to best Haku, and Kakashi and Zabuza have a decent battle in the corner, with Sasuke using Fireball Jutsus, Fire Phoenix Jutsus, the Mud Wall to defend against a few of Haku's attacks because he learned that from Kakashi, and a few very minor lightning jutsus, which is basically he's using lightning coating on his fingers, which he can launch at his opponents. It's like mini lightning zaps that could numb your body for a few moments. Enough for an opening for a ninja. Pretty good. Now the battle eventually goes to Haku's favor when he uses the ice dome structure to trap both of them, and this time both of them are trapped because they are fighting side by side, not leaving each other's side for a moment, because these two are well honed in their ability to fight together. At no point during the entire battle were they about 2 meters away from one another, and a decent sized dome of ice could actually cover both of them at the same time. Now both of them realize this is going to be troublesome. Naruto uses some wind jutsu and Sasuke uses some fire jutsu on top of the wind jutsu, probably the Gale Palm or the wind bullet, to empower the flames, but they do no damage to the ice, and the little damage that they did manage to do here and there is quickly sealed up again. Naruto realizes this is going to be troublesome, and with the help of some of the shadow clones that were already created and on the outside of the dome, he realizes he must take away the chakra from this entire area, or rather from Haku specifically, to make sure that this dome falls down pretty quick, because they're not going to last long in here, and Naruto knows it. Now the battle rages on, with Naruto knowing that they must find a way to escape, and the Shadow Clones doing all they can, slowly zapping away the chakra. Haku does not notice it, but he's slowly getting weaker, and he won't notice it until it's too late. Don't worry about that. Now this is a technique that I've done a shit ton of times in my What If, so I'm not gonna explain it. Now after Naruto's clones are set up, Naruto knows he just needs to make sure his chakra doesn't deplete, so as to make sure those clones don't dissipate, which is going to be a pretty difficult job right now, considering he's looking like a fucking pincushion. Naruto and Sasuke, both of them are battling it out against Haku, both of them trying to figure where Haku might be next, but none of them managing to do so, with Haku finally realizing he needs to put a stop to this, launches a fuck ton of Senmon towards a downed Naruto, who was hit on the leg a few times and he actually crumbled to his knees. And Sasuke jumps in front of Naruto instinctively and gets fucking impaled. Naruto's like, why the fuck would you do that, you fucking idiot? And Sasuke's like, you're the last thing to a brother that I have left. I can't let you do this. I couldn't let you die, Naruto. I'm sorry. Take my revenge for me. And Naruto's like, I'm gonna die anyway, you fucking idiot. The least you could do is help me live. Damn! But Sasuke's already knocked out. Now, Naruto doesn't mean that he's pretty distraught in his mind, but he doesn't want to let Haku know that. Well, the fact that he just said he's gonna die already. He said it in a joking manner, so whatever. Sasuke was smiling when he supposedly died, I guess. Now, Naruto is feeling the rage build up inside of himself, but, as I'd say in this version of Naruto, he uses jokes and meditation and all that shit to try and keep the Nine Tails calm down. He's a pretty good jokester, Whenever he's finding himself being a bit mad, he makes a joke and tries to cool himself off. That's basically what the situation was, except the joke wasn't that funny. Now, Naruto is not losing control already, and he knows his moment comes right about now, because he notices the ice dome is starting to melt. Haku notices this as well, and he's like, wait, what just happened here? And Naruto, seeing this opportunity, uses a wind jutsu, a water jutsu, and a fire jutsu, creating 3 shadow clones inside of the dome right then and there. The fire jutsu is a fucking flame ball jutsu, just a simple fireball, sorry, not flame ball, a fireball jutsu. The wind jutsu is going to be the Gale Palm, and the water jutsu is going to be the water spear jutsu, which is going to try and poke some extra holes to weaken up the system that is already there. The Gale Palm mixed with the fireball jutsu basically creates a fuck ton of heat, and the water spear jutsu weakens the already weakened structure, crumbling into pieces, with Haku suddenly falling out and in the air, where he probably could maneuver himself pretty well, where Naruto decides to jump on Haku using a sword that is strapped to his back to point it straight at Haku's neck. And Haku's like, fuck, this might be the end. Naruto again senses this chakra, and he's like, I know this, and swipes his sword straight at Haku's face, slicing the mask in front of Haku's face, and revealing who the person was, and it was Haku, of course. He's like, why the fuck would you do this, and all that shit, and Haku's like, this is the ninja way, Naruto. Forgive me. It is at this moment that we notice that Zabuza is losing pretty bad, and Kakashi's about to kill him. Haku jumps in front of Zabuza. Haku dies. Zabuza isn't killed, but he's pretty injured. His arms are pretty fucked. Gato arrives on the scene. Yeah. I'm not sticking around on Haku because Haku just died. pretty sad, happened as it did in the original. Naruto's pretty distraught about it. You can actually see a tear just trickle down Naruto's eyes, a cheek. God fucking damn it. Am I cursed? Now, Naruto is pretty sad about this death, and it is at this moment that Gato arrives on the scene and tries to disrespect Haku for a second. And the moment Gato's leg touches Haku's head, Naruto instinctively goes ahead and chops it straight off. Naruto is not about the disrespect here, my folks. Extreme? Sure. Seeing this reaction that Naruto gave towards, well, Haku, a companion of Zabuza, Zabuza is pretty moved. Zabuza yells out to Naruto, "Why would you risk your life for Haku? He's already dead!" Naruto simply replies by saying, "It's my ninja way. I'll protect everyone that I can. I won't let anyone die on me. Except for this guy. Fuck this guy." Zabuza is pretty moved by this sentiment, and he yells at Kakashi, "Come on, Kakashi! You won't just let your brat die now, will you?" And Kakashi's like, "No, I wasn't intending on that." It is at this moment that you realize Kakashi just went poof, and he appeared behind the men with his kunais out and started slicing away at the hired mercenaries. Sasuke is still on the ground. He's pretty okay. Naruto sensed he was going to be alright. He was just collapsed because Haku would not kill somebody. Come on, he's Haku. They missed the vital spots. So, yeah, Kakashi's going at it, killing people. Naruto just chops Gato's leg off, and Gato's bleeding on the ground. Zabuza, he's like, fuck this, and he just jumps inside the fray. Kakashi tosses him a kunai. Zabuza catches it in his face, chops, slices Gato's head away, and the rest of the men just run away in fear. That is how this battle ends, with Zabuza pretty injured, but he's not going to die to his injuries. He's going to be healed up, with Naruto, knowing some minor healing jutsu from his mother Tsunade. He's going to manage to make sure that Zabuza doesn't quite die. Zabuza agrees to join the gang on their trip to the Hidden Leaf, and probably is going to stay there. We don't know. It could happen. So yeah, that happened. Haku died. Oh shit, Sakura's there. So Sakura was crying, and she was providing moral support to Tazuna. Yes, that's what she was doing. She was not useless. Now moving on, the bridge is completed. Great Naruto bridge. Yanari, Shinari, everything happens as it did in the original. Nothing changes. This was a long episode. I'm sorry. I didn't upload for the last 11 hours, 12 hours, some shit. I was away from my home. I just returned today and I had to record. I went on a spiritual journey across the Himalayas, okay? Fucking shoot me, I don't know. I'll see you in the next one. And I'm actually working on a fan fiction-y what if, which is going to change a fuck ton of things, completely change up the entire characters. I'm probably going to do it right after this entire, one of these two series that I'm currently going on ends. If you guys want to see that, to let me know down below. It's a darker story to Naruto, but it's more of a fan fiction, so who knows what could happen. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, and subscribe, because I think you should do that. Yeah, thank you.